Hello, crewmates. It is your captain of the 1912 Titanic swim team, Jonas Rex, back to you guys. Coming back with another video. Oh God, I'm becoming one of those YouTubers. Today we're bringing you Kingdra Huntail. One of my biggest problems with Kingdra EX in the beginning was that you use your hydro pump, you get all these energies onto there, and then you have to get all those energies back out of the discard pile. You're coupling it with the Baxcalibur, it's kind of fine. What Huntail does for this deck is it means that all of these energies that go onto my Kingdra go right back into my hand after my Kingdra dies. So I can just put them onto a second Kingdra and keep continuing to play the game. So the idea here is I'm going to go ahead and use one turn to use King's Order, get that Baxcalibur onto the board, hopefully a Ludicolo to make us a little bit more tankier. And then if we haven't already established a Huntail, then the Huntail. We are playing the Clamperl because it is really easy to evolve into the Huntail, but we can also just toss it onto the bench off of the King's Order. We can toss a second Kingdra onto the bench off the King's Order as well, depending on what we're looking at gameplay wise. We can make those decisions, but we do have enough ammo in the deck to go ahead and just evolve up into the Horsea via the Seadra if we need to take our time, but we are also playing 4 rare candies so we can get things popping pretty quick. And we're playing the Squawkabilly, the Buddy-Buddy Poffin, and Carmine so we can dig through a lot of stuff on turn 1 to make sure that we get the proper setup that we need, and hopefully establishing our discard pile so that our King's Order can get us the exact Pokemon that we would want. I have not won a coin flip in like 6 games. Just hope that they choose to go second. That would be ideal for me. If they're playing the TM Evo Guardy build, it looked like with their stuff that they're playing Gardevoir. Nope, they're going first, and they're probably not playing Gardevoir. And I probably imagine that. That's probably not even what their stuff like. No, they have a Darkrai thing up there. And we're mulliganing again, bro. We don't play that few basics. Like I play 3, 4, 6. Like there's 6 of them in there. Like, come on now. Is that too few? Is that really too few? All right, Horsea plus Rare Candy. We're in a really good spot. I discard the Baxcalibur. I just need to find other cards is the biggest problem right here. And hope that this Horsea actually doesn't die because we're going second. We're not going first. So the chances they have an attacker ready for turn 3 is much higher than the chances that they had an attacker, especially if this is their attacker. What the heck? Sure, deck for basic fire. I need to attach to one of your Pokemon. Okay, maybe. What did they attach to it? The Bravery Charm. Okay. Charcadet, is this a ho-ho build? Are they going to try and farm this? Are they going to do this more than once? Is that part of the plan? Growlithe, what the heck am I playing against? Just a Firebox? And if it is a Firebox, what I'd imagine is that the Flareon is probably just better, right? Like, what is this gimped version? All right, this has 3 retreat. I have no other ways to get to supporters on this turn, so let's just get rid of the obvious here. We're gonna bring this guy up, try and really thwart their plans right there. I'm gonna go ahead and attach an energy. I'm gonna go ahead and do my best to not draw more energies. I'm gonna pull majority of those out the deck. Let's draw other cards next turn. And I'm gonna start off with a good little Rain Splash for 20 damage. And then next turn, hopefully we have other cards that we can play. That is the goal. Hopefully we have other cards that we can play. We're gonna go Rare Candy Kingdra. We're probably just gonna King's Order for the 1, unfortunately, but that'll at least get the Baxcalibur out. All right, here comes Armarouge. What is Armarouge gonna do? This is the one that lets you move fire energies to the active, right? All right, sick. So he can do that. Then he'd be able to Stoke. He'd be pretty stoked, I'd imagine. Oh, that research is crazy. Okay. You got one there. The second one gets the ho-ho down. Okay, so this is a single prize firebox outside of the Mew. Maybe they just didn't like the 2 prize battles going on. They wanted a single prize advantage. So he's stoked. He's pretty stoked right now. So hear me out. Maybe I wait a turn and I just KO their only attacker in play. Like, I think that's a pretty solid move right here. We just KO their only attacker in play. Next turn, we can get the Baxcalibur going. I'm gonna just go ahead and take this KO here. Oh, we got Carmine. Carmine's a thing. Hopefully we draw like a Ludicolo. Drawing Ludicolo would be pretty cool. Get that into the discard pile here. Then we Carmine. So like top deck Ludicolo is ideal. This once you can move, no, as often as you like during your turn. So Getting the second Armor Rouge doesn't really seem like it's all that important, but maybe getting the second Growlithe is kind of important. And another research. Oh my god, they're just digging through this deck. So move to... Okay, but that just gets them the attack. I don't even know what to go after right here. I think this is definitely the turn that I have to set up the Baxcalibur. But it's also this Carmine needs to hit everything else that I would need. I probably want a Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Would be awesome. Another Rare Candy Kingdra. That'd be pretty cool. Are you going to fire Kagura here? No, okay, so we're going to go Searing Flames. You're going to burn me, so he's definitely thwarting my plans here. Definitely thwarting my plans. Can we cure ourselves from this burn? I'm very okay with getting cured from this burn right now. No, we don't. I've seen nothing but tails today. It's literally just been tails for every coin flip. Iono. How do I feel about Iono? Does Iono feel better in this scenario? Well, I definitely attach. I'm not too worried about attaching. Iono gets me 5 and puts these cards back. This gets me 5, and yeah, we're just gonna Iono. Iono's better for me here. Hopefully it's not better for our opponent, but they did a lot on their turn every single time. Ooh, this is the King's Order play. Pretty sure this is where we fire that off. Yep, I'm gonna Ultra Ball out the Huntail and the Kingdra. Those in the deck, but it's just not meant to be because I need to get the Huntail down to maintain the energy. So I'm gonna go Huntail, then. Yeah, so we can go ahead and get. Is it the Horsea? And then we could Rare Candy into another one. They haven't taken any prizes, so ideally I want to make them go through as many Horseas, Kingdras as possible. So here's what we're going to do there. I'm going to King's Order on this turn. We always take the KO next turn. And I'm going to grab Huntail, Baxcalibur, and another Kingdra. Now, when this dies, all the energy goes back to my hand. Baxcalibur puts it back on, and we just keep swinging. Turn after turn. If you swing at me and my Pokemon dies, I'll swing again on the next turn. All right, go ahead and rate my vocals down there on a scale from 10 to 10. I only want to see 10s for singing. If you have anything less to say than a 10, keep that comment to yourself because that will hurt my feelings. Just kidding. Go ahead and go drop all the ones. Drop ones in the chat. I'll make a statement at the end of the video like ones mean I'm the best in the world or something. I don't know. Just manipulate the narrative entirely. Oh my God, there goes. He was playing Chi-Yu in this deck and he decided to, did he decide to go Hearth Mask or did he just, or this is what he opened. Ultra Ball here grabs, I believe that was the Arcanine. So what does Arcanine do? Does Arcanine do for each damage counter on this Pokemon? Okay, sick. He also does 250 though, so he could come up and KO this. If that's the play that he wants to make, he'd have to have an energy in hand because this is a 1 retreat cost. Also would get immediately return KO'd by the Kingdra EX here just because we have type advantage in this matchup. So it does also make things abundantly easier. Not that they're all that difficult to begin with though, because this is already 200. If we go ahead and get some energies from the deck with our Earthen Vessels, we're doing other things as well. Oh no, going after the Baxcalibur here. I really just need this Baxcalibur to live, meaning I just need to get it out of the active. 2 energies. I can find those. He knows how to unburn himself. He's an ice type, you know, he put the ice on the wound, treated his wounds, got us going. I think I'd take the sure thing, right? With the Arven, I go get Earthen Vessel, discard the Rare Candy, unfortunately. And then we get the 2 energies attached on the Baxcalibur, retreat, bring our guy back up, take a KO. Seems fine with me. Earthen Vessel, plus the cape. Earthen Vessel, away the Rare Candy, get our 2 energies, get super cold for a second, bang and bang, we'll retreat that, bring them up. Dudes, is there any world, so 250, we'll put this at 370, this will actually live another hit. I think it's okay that we drop the cape on him. And now make things really difficult. They don't have energy in play. Okay, they have 1 energy in play, 2 energy in play. They maintain energy in play. That EXP share made me eat my words for sure. Did not think that far ahead. But now we're at a Carmine to restock our hand to 5. Yeah. And then I'm just looking for the Seadra off the Carmine. Seadra would be nice. Mela. Great card. I love Mela. Sometimes I actually just put fire energies, like a couple fire energy in deck that I can discard off Ultra Ball, Earthen Vessel, other things, and play the Mela for late game. It's a nerfed version of Raihan. It's not as great as Raihan, but still pretty good. You draw up to 6, right? If I'm in this situation, I accelerate a fire energy into play. I'm feeling pretty good. In this deck specifically, not feeling all that great, but in most decks, I would feel pretty good making that Mela play. Here they go, Chiyu. Chiyu is an excellent return KO attacker. Does 140. Not going to do anything here, but being a single prizer, it's not a bad trade if you move both of those up here. And then the Armor Rouges are just going to maintain those energies in play. Now, this is a really cool deck that they have going on here. I think it has a higher ceiling that they may not have reached yet. Granted, I'm also hitting them for weakness, but ooh, I think I want to just put the pressure on them here. I'm going to boss take out their Arcanine, and I'm just going to live from here like that. I'm okay living life at this point in the game. Take a KO there, take 2 prizes. So now ball's in their court. They can go another 140 off the Chiyu, but that doesn't KO us either. That puts them exactly at 400. We'd be living on 10 health. Then we'd take a KO, and of which they would hopefully kill our Kingdra at that point. All those energies go back into our hand, and we just load up the next Kingdra and finish the game from there. Luckily been able to avoid having to use the Carmine, but want to use it now to get that Seadra in play. Again, if they go after the Baxcalibur, I might just take a turn off and use the King's Order to put the Baxcalibur back. And if at that point I can also discard a Ludicolo, I'd bring that back as well. Just because we're so far ahead, we do have the time to ensure that we can play the game instead of needing to attach, pass for the Hydro Pumps. Are they conceding here? Or what is this? 3 energies coming up, so they would also need to attach. And this does 160. This would KO. But again, if not after the Baxcalibur, then we just go ahead and return KO with the Kingdra we have on the bench. And they conceded. I think they see exactly how that was turning out, and they probably also didn't have the energy in hand to go ahead and get that one done. Again, nice little fun deck we had here on this Friday. I hope you guys had a fantastic week and that you're enjoying your Friday. Until you guys see me again, I hope that you guys leave some comments. Let me know how we can make this deck even better, and just let me have it. Let me know exactly where I messed up, exactly what I should change, and I'll take those ideas into future deck building. But until next time, I am your captain of the 1912 Titanic swim team, Jonas Rex, and I'm signing out.